Alright, listen. If you ever spawned in, instantly inspected your knife, spun it 3 times, forgot the round started, and then died, this is for you. Because at this point, knives in Counter-Strike are not cosmetics. They're not just investments. They're not just skins. They're stims. Every knife finish in this game hits your brain differently. Some of you need color. Some of you need patterns. Some of you need chaos. Some of you need absolutely nothing on your screen or you'll absolutely lose focus immediately. So I'm breaking down what your knife finish actually says about how you stim in Counter-Strike 2. And if you feel personally attacked during this video, good. That means it's accurate. Fade and Dopplers. Alright, if you're a Fade or Doppler player, let's just get this out of the way. You didn't buy a knife, you bought dopamine. This is a stim knife. This is the inspect, spin, inspect again, forget the round started knife. You know the phase, you know the percent, you know exactly where the color hits, and you absolutely tell yourself it matters. You're not trying to be loud, you're trying to be satisfying. This knife hits your brain every single round, and that's the entire reason you own it. Marble Fade. Marble Fade is pure visual overstimulation. This is not a gameplay knife. This is a hold F and stare knife. If you run a Marble Fade, you are stim maxing every single inspect. It's impossible not to. Color is everywhere. Lighting everywhere. Brain happy immediately. You probably locked in this knife years ago and never even considered changing it because why would you downgrade? Marble Fade players don't rotate skins. They found the final boss of visual stimming and stopped searching. Tiger Tooth. Tiger Tooth players are stim curious but also responsible. You wanted something that pops. Something that hits when you inspect, but not something that blinds you mid-round. Tiger Tooth scratches that itch. Shiny, gold, reflective. God damn it, I gotta burp a bunch. Always looks good, but it's controlled stimulation. You inspect it, nod, feel good, and then get back to the round. This is stim in moderation. This is, I enjoy nice things, but I still want to win. Damascus Steel. Damascus Steel is a pattern stim without visual overload. You like detail, but you don't want flashbang levels of color. You rotate this knife slowly, watching the lines move, letting your brain lock onto the texture. Damascus players stim off repetition and subtle motion. It's calming but still engaging. Perfect for long sessions. Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet is a low frequency stim. This is not a loud knife. This is background noise for your brain. You don't spam inspect it. You let it exist. Ultraviolet players like minimal stimulation, clean setups, and not having their screens scream at them. This knife is calm. It doesn't demand attention. It's stim for people who are already overstimulated. Case Hardened is a full stim gambler brain. This knife isn't not about looks. It's about obsession. Percentages, patterns, tiers, blue coverage. You don't inspect this knife normally. You angle it, you rotate it, you check lighting. You compare screenshots. Case Hardened players stim off possibility. The idea that it could have been better, or worse, or perfect. This knife never stops being interesting. And that's why you'll never stop looking at it. Safari Mesh and Boreal Forest. This is anti-stim coping. You run this because too much visual noise genuinely messes you up mid-round. You don't want your knife stealing focus. You want it quiet. When you inspect it, it's not for pleasure. It's for grounding. Safari Mesh and Boreal Forest players stim through control. Nothing fancy, nothing distracting, just enough to feel familiar.
Slaughter.
Slaughter is nostalgia stim. This knife doesn't hit because it's flashy. It hits because it reminds you of old CS. Old videos, old servers, old vibes. When you inspect a Slaughter, you're not just stimming visually. You're stimming memory. You like patterns. You like symmetry. You like knowing how you've had this knife forever. Slaughter players stim off consistency. Same knife, same feel, and same comfort every single match. Stained. Stained is accidental stim. You didn't buy this knife to stare at it, but somehow you still do. The texture catches light in weird ways, and your brain goes, oh, okay. You inspect it once or twice a match, feel midly satisfied, and move on. Blue Steel. Blue Steel is chaotic stim. This knife looks different every single round, depending on the lighting, wear, and angle. You inspect it constantly because it never looks the same twice. Blue Steel players stim off unpredictability. Scratches don't bother you. They excite you. This knife feels alive, and your brain likes that. Night. Night is sensory deprivation stim. This knife barely exists half the time, and that's the point. You like that it disappears. You like that it doesn't distract you. Night players stim off absence. Less color, less noise, more focus. This knife is anti-stim. That somehow still scratches the itch. At the end of the day, every knife finish is just a different way to stim. Some of you stim with color, some with patterns, some with nostalgia, some with chaos. And if you're wondering why you inspect your knife more than you shoot, now you know. Make sure to like, subscribe for more content like this. Make sure to check out my Twitch. Follow all my socials. Get tapped in. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.